Okay, everybody. My name's Neil Hopkinson. If you've not seen me already, you may have seen me on some of the induction evenings and parent evenings and so on. I'd like to first of all welcome you all to the Automotive Centre. Some of you will be aware, no doubt who live locally, that we moved in here around about August, September last year, and we're here today obviously to celebrate the achievements of what's gone off in this year of 2013-14. So to start the formalities off, I'm going to introduce you to Nick Ruckin, who is our Head of Learning for Advanced Technologies at Chesterfield College, and he's going to start off with a presentation, and then we're going to move on to the formalities of the awards this afternoon. So Nick, if I hand it over to you.
Thank you. Hello everybody. It's nice to see everybody here today. I know everybody's come a long way to sort of get here and see the recognition of what's been achieved this year. But I thought I'd go through a few slides and just make some brief introductions and talk a little bit about the department. One of the things that we're trying to do at the moment is promote ourselves as a whole directorate. I'm relatively new to this area, so I am actually the interim head of learning, and I'm still learning quite a lot about it. So we're promoting ourselves with these different videos. Now I'm hoping that this is going to find its way on YouTube. There's quite a lot more, rather than just the motor vehicle department that we work in. So I thought I'd explain some of the things that we do down in motor vehicle, rather than the whole directorate. Firstly, welcome to everybody, as we've said, but I wanted to introduce myself as Head of Learning for Advanced Technologies, including motor vehicle. We've also got a new structure whereby we have a deputy head, and that's Ray Pete. Ray's at the back. Ray has been in college for quite a long time and knows this department quite well, so I'm working closely with Ray to try and get my head around some of the complexities of what happens in this area. We've also got Neil, obviously, who's the curriculum manager for Automotive. Until recently it was just the mechanical side, but it's now the vehicle refinishing side as well, so body and paint as we sometimes refer to it. But we also have people that look after the apprenticeship side, Chris Merriman and Paul Edenbrow. So anyone that's an apprentice and has any kind of employer that you're working with to do with the trade, we still have people go out and work with those employers to make sure that the NVQ part, the competence in the workplace, is delivered satisfactorily and that we've got an NVQ part of qualification. I think also it's fair to say that probably more important than the ones I've mentioned already are the lecturers and work-based tutors that do their work. Without the efforts that they put in, I don't think anybody could achieve. And it's quite good to see in a new facility like this how positive the team are. I'm looking around now and I can see at a glance at all the motor vehicle people. They've all got these really posh shirts on. And I'm hoping that now that I'm part of the directorate, I might be able to get one of them with my name embroidered on it as well. I think also sometimes it goes unnoticed is the work that the technicians do, preparing workshops and materials for students and staff to work on. They are quite often anonymous. And then we've had another new role that started over the last couple of years, what we call vocational coaches. These are sometimes more inexperienced people, but quite knowledgeable people, that work more closely with individual students who may have fallen behind or need extra tuition. And it's been great to see the efforts that they've put in this year as well. So, basically, of all those people that we've mentioned, including the students, including the parents and the employers, we all have one part to play in the big picture. It's one big jigsaw, and without any part of it, we can't complete the puzzle. Whether it's the students doing the work at college, the staff working with them, the support that the parents give, or simply the employers providing an experience for them. Without everybody working together as one team, we aren't going to get a complete picture. So the directorate as a whole is quite a big area. We'll look down here at this new facility and how good it is, but there's a lot more on main site in college that goes on as well. We actually have over 600 apprentices in the directorate. We've also got over 1,200 full-time students that are working in different courses around the college, and 100 staff working just within our directorate. We've also been really recognised this year with the World Skill entries. I know James is going to be coming later on. And we've also been looking to get placings in other competitions in other areas of college or construction. And skill build is another one that leads into world skills eventually for us. So I think it all starts down here on this side, where we've got this brand new facility that we're working hard to make right. Where you're all sat now was a workshop earlier today, and we worked hard to clean it up. This is what it was like earlier. Oh no, I've got the wrong picture on there, sorry. In fact, that vehicle we put on the ramp afterwards. No, again, I've got the wrong picture on. We're not really this bad, it works a lot better than I'm making it look. In serious nature, we do have a lot going on. Hybrid trade is something that not many people are familiar with. We can see we've got a Toyota Prius outside, and this is something that's quite new to the industry. Although we've seen them around quite a lot, there aren't enough of them to make it a really big part of what we do at college. So Neil's now putting different new courses on, the new technology, and new training for our own staff to be able to then offer this out to the industry and to students that are coming through college. We already do light vehicle and heavy. For those that aren't mechanics, such as myself, light vehicle being in your own car and heavy vehicle in lorries and buses. So we already have both aspects that we run for apprenticeships and full-time courses. We also do things like air conditioning. Only today when I came down here, there were some students under assessment carrying out recharging of air conditioning units, either taking it from the store into the car or vice versa. And this is all part now of the technology that's been developed through this area. But we also have a vehicle refinishing department. This is one of the vehicles that they did in our workshops. It's still in there, we can't get it out, nobody can drive it. But if you look at it for a few minutes, you'll see the problem we've got with it. Now, I must confess, this is all off YouTube. It's not actually one of our own vehicles. We actually do put them the right way around. But in motor vehicle, we do have several different areas. We've got the vehicle body, which is actually repairing to the body panels. We've got then body painting, which is then spraying them up and preparing them ready to go back out. And there's a hell of a lot of growth and expansion that's taken part in that area. Largely down to Neil and his team for working so hard to make this happen. We've got world skill recognition, but they're also pushing hard in the industry to get places as either placement or work experience for some of the students that are on full-time courses. So the recognition really is not just about the college and what we've done. It's the fact that for a whole year, and in sometimes more than 1 year, the people out here today that are winning a prize have put an extremely big effort in to get where they are. It's almost a competition. They've competed with everybody else in their group and everybody else on their courses at this college. So the recognition today is in something specially achieved throughout that year. It's almost saying that they've gone the extra mile. They've got a great attitude, but with it, they've combined a great ability to do the job. And hopefully through their commitment, they've achieved satisfaction, which we certainly do when we watch the progression from college into industry. So, without any more from me, I've said enough. I'll hand over to Neil, and Neil will be able to hand out the prizes and recognition of what we've all achieved this year. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Nick's exactly right. It's about the whole community being involved here, and we do, as a section, we do pride ourselves of that experience that we give to the learner. And it is a combination of all those people that Nick has just put up that's extremely important. I think it's extremely important for their experience while they're with us, but I think it's also very important that when they go out into the industry and they're representing not only their employer, but they're representing us as a college as having that experience, and that goes on for years and years. As you know yourself as parents and carers and employers, that you know, you always remember your time at Chesterfield College or wherever it may be. Hopefully that is a good experience. Now, I'd like to start proceedings off then with the first award. This is going to a young man that's used to be in that entry 3 level, and talking about the support and the people that are involved with these sort of level of learners. We do have, and part of the structure in the college, learning support people who come in and they help with learners to adjust to college life, and they also help with skills like English and maths and any other sort of skills that they might need a little bit of support with. So I'm going to ask Susie to come up and award this first award to Ryan. So Ryan Mapletop is our entry 3 level learner this year, who's won the award for. So right come up then, Ryan, and the next award is for level 1, so we'll work its way up through the awards in different levels. And the first one is on the vehicle body repair and paint. This particular programme actually allows the learner to study both vehicle body repair and refinishing, which in the industry usually are 2 divides. You normally would actually choose one of the disciplines. Okay, what they've done in the body and paint area is that they've actually allowed the learners to experience both those disciplines and then make up a choice at the end of year 1 to divide into one or the other, so that they become a specialist in that particular area. So for vehicle, motor body and paint then, level 1, Jordan Sol, would you come up, Jordan? Jordan's one of the main. Has he gone? Right. Okay then. Would you like to come up from Jordan, please, and give this award out? Okay, it is for Alex Hall. Is he not here?
No, not here.
All right. Would you like to take his?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you. All right. So best made plans, eh? Right. So for the motor vehicle studies then, level 1, then if Paul Layton would like to come forward to give this award, please. Now, this young man said to me earlier, he said, am I only the level 1 recipient? And I says, yeah. He says, well, there were so many groups. Well, the actual fact there were. This is the biggest group that we have in all the years, in all the levels that we have. Originally, there was 80 learners on this level 1 programme. So this young man, out of the 80 learners, has come out on top as being identified as the best learner in that year. So I'd like to give you applause to Ryan Woodcroft. Right, next one then, level 2. Peter Jepson would like to come out. This is level 2 paint. Peter, is it?
I don't believe Reece travels here, actually.
Oh, right.
No, he's at work. He's stuck at work. But I will take his. Sorry?
No travel there.
Sorry, wrong Reece.
2 Reeses. Right. induction man is also not here. The next one is a recipient for the motor vehicle level 2 studies, Jordan Bayford Witt. So we'll let Jordan have that award at the later stage. Okay. The next stage is level 3 learner of the year, and these are all full-time learners, by the way, that we're doing first of all. Okay, so Peter, are you sure this time? Because Peter's going to give this award again, and this is for Joe Buckland for level 3 in body and pain. So, Joe. Yes, I'm Joe. Yeah. One is motor vehicle studies, and this is for James Transon Wood. And if Adam, would you like to come and give this out to James, please? His main lecturers are busy at the moment doing air conditioning assessments. This is an additional programme we've added to our full-time programme. Okay, so James, if you want to come forward. I don't think Sam's here, is he? Not seen him. No. No, unfortunately Sam's, believe it or not, even though he's been chosen as the best BTEC learner of the year, he's busy upstairs doing his assignments because we've not got him in yet. So, we'll carry on then. The next page then, if you look in your booklets, this is for the work-based learners, the apprentices, and in recognition of this, of course, these apprentices have an extremely hard time during their 3 years of work. Obviously, they do at least 4 days in the work placement, and then they come to college for 1 day, and they have to do the dreaded functional skills. So those 3 elements, the technical certificate, their MVQ at work, and the functional skills, all goes together to make their framework for their apprenticeship. So to get an apprenticeship qualification these days is an extremely tough thing to do. And even to get the actual employment to do the apprenticeship in the first place is extremely difficult. Okay, we are seeing a little bit of a turnaround and a bit of growth in that area, so we're really pleased that some of our full-time learners have been transferred over onto an apprenticeship, which at the end of the day, that's where we'd like to see them all. Okay, so I'm going to start with the awards for the apprenticeships, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask not only the tutor to come out, but also their work-based assessor and trainer, who is fundamental in all of their aspects of their apprenticeship over a 3-year period. These people work extremely hard with these trainees. So, the first one I would like to bring out, make sure my order is the same as this one. This is Sam Taylor then, and Sam is a level 2 apprentice in his year 1. And we will need Pete Jepson and Paul Webster to come out and give this award, please. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Is it not turned up?
No, not turned up.
Yeah. Okay, Paul, do you want to stand out? Stay out here then with me, please. Okay, so sticking with motor body and paint, motor body repair and paint, then Reese Loughley We've got Reese.
Reese not turned up either.
This is not unusual, by the way, because obviously they are work-based and they've got to be released from their employer. Okay, so I do apologise if we've... The next one, body repair level 3, is Jonathan Cousins. So Jonathan would like to... So that was for the body repair apprentices. Now we're going on to the refinishing or paint sprayers, as they are called in the industry. So paint level 2, year 1, is Sam Rayner. Oh, a bit favouritism there, I think, don't you? Okay, level 2, year 2, Jake Brewster. I know you teach all that, right? Pickle bags. And it gives me great pleasure in this award. This young man has done absolutely fabulous over the last 2 or 3 years. And he has actually, you've probably seen, I don't know if you drive past this building quite often, but this young man is on that poster there. He's recently taken part in the competition which would select the squad towards going representing the UK, United Kingdom and Northern Ireland to actually go to Brazil. We've not had that confirmed yet that he's got through to the squad, so officially I can't say he has, but looking, that might be the case. So it gives me great pleasure then to ask James Grayson to come up and receive his award for While James is receiving that, I'd just like to give you some information that when we get very, very successful young people like this do so well, then we don't like to let them go. And Nick actually mentioned earlier that we try to move those types of people into a position where they become part of our team, because we want to keep their skills and qualities ongoing for future learners. So we try to encourage them then to look to either a vocational coach role, which is actually supporting other learners in a workshop environment, or even going on to teaching. Okay, and I know that James has actually shown and expressed his interest in doing this for the future, and hopefully that his skills that he has now and what he's going to gain in the future we can pass on to future learners. So that's hopefully something that we nurture and we can carry on in the future. Amongst the staff we have people like that, and you'll be able to have a chat with them about the role that they play as well. So there are vocational coaches amongst the staff as well here today that you can get information from if you wish to do so. So on to the motor vehicle study side. We have for light vehicle level 2 year 1 Matthew Devlin, and I'd like Rob Sinclair to come up and award. Rob is one of our work-based trainers and assessors and works again with the apprentices over the years that they are studying with us. Do we know whether Matthew's here?
Yes, it's here.
Yeah, Matthew. Thank you. The next one then is light vehicle level 2, year 2, and that's Christopher Patterson. The next one then is level 3 light vehicle apprentice, and this young man is then from what we deal with not just our own apprentices, we also deal with what we call private training companies as well, and this young man's a remit training. So I'd like to invite from remit Charlotte, if she'd like to come up and present this award for us. Okay. So this award's then to Stephen Heath, light vehicle level 3. The next one then, next one then will be heavy vehicle. Level 2 year 1, and this is for Jake Wielden, and I'd like Adrian Turner to come out, who is his work-based trainer that works with Jake. Is Jake here? And heavy vehicle level 2 year 2 is Luke Griffiths. Okay. And finally, for the awards, we have heavy vehicle level 3, who is another remit learner, and this is Luke Thorne. Okay, so that's at the end of the awards. What I'd like you to do, you can see around the room, this room here, like Nick was saying, this is one of our workshops. It was originally a showroom, and we've converted it to a workshop area. You can see some of the work that goes off. There's some on display around this room as well. What I'd like you to do is take the time and have a walk around the centre. There's loads of staff that are available to actually give you information, advice, and just give you a tour around the place, just to have a look around here. And we've got a buffet bar. There's refreshments in the room where you started. There is a buffet bar there. If you want to purchase anything from that, that's what we have for the students during the day. Obviously they can go across the road as well. We do try to prevent them from going to the pub though. Right. Okay, so the buffet bar is open if anyone wants to purchase anything to eat. They are selling ice creams as well. So, Nick, is there anything else that you'd like to add? Okay. So, right, thank you everybody for coming today. For some of you, obviously, see you in the future when you receive the other awards. And those that are leaving us after level 3, then we wish you all the best for the future. And don't forget, you're welcome to drop in any time, and hopefully we can give some advice and guidance. But take with you, hopefully, a wonderful experience that I hope you've